Nice to meet you.
You too.
We felt so guilty last night, once again, eating our popcorn. But that's one thing I really love about this franchise. It's like, it's not just a movie, it's the whole experience. Are you aware it causes this effect on moviegoers?
I am. I mean, I think it's wonderful. John and I laugh that concession stands around the world just hate Quiet Place movies because no one's selling popcorn anymore. It's sort of become the thing people talk about, like, I was so aware of myself, I was so conscious, and I think it's really rewarding that it's a film that people don't watch. It's a film you viscerally experience and you're immersed in, and you contribute to the energy and the environment in the room. So if you're in a film like that, and for John to make a film like that that has that effect on people, it's just the coolest.
So did you plan to do a sequel from the beginning?
Not at all. In fact, when the studio asked me to do the sequel, I said no. I asked them to go find another writer or director because I didn't think that I could make a movie as personal as that. And then I had this tiny idea, which was to make Millie the lead character. And in doing that, but it was allowing me the doorway to explore the same themes and the same storylines as the first one. So that's why we were confident to call the movie Part II, because it actually feels like the same story, that you're continuing right where we left off.
And we got this amazing action scene at the beginning of the movie, and it involved some crazy driving skills. How do you manage to do it? Because it's not green screen at all.
No,
right?
None of it's green screen. That's a real bus. Those are really real guys that I hit, and then another car, and all of it was highly choreographed for 2 weeks. But I'm not doing the driving, I will say. There's a stunt driver on the top of the car. I have to give him credit. He's the best stunt driver in the world. You'd have to be able to do that stunt.
Movie magic.
Movie magic.
All real, and you know, other than the creature in the bus, it was all real, and too real for my wife. I think she was a little nervous about it, and luckily that's the first take that's in the movie. That's the first take we did, and so I think she was genuinely terrified to be in that car, and it showed.
Oh my God! It's very personal to you. You get to work with John, your husband, once again. You get involved in the development of some scenes, and ultimately it's about a mother that wants to take care of and protect of their children at all costs. So how does your personal experience affect on your character?
I mean, I find this role and this world and what she experiences to be very deeply personal for me, and at times quite harrowing to play those scenes, because if they're about children, the idea of losing them, the idea of how far would you go to protect your children, I think for all those reasons, it's very easy for me to get into the headspace of this character who has a sort of maternal ferocity to her. Then she's now having to really shoulder the responsibility of keeping these kids alive because she's lost her husband. So it was deeper and sort of more emotional doing this one even than the first.
John, I know you were not like a horror movie fan before A Quiet Place came into your life. How come you wanted to do this project?
It was a very interesting thing. Our second daughter was 6 weeks old. We had just had her. It was that thing where we were literally living through those moments of terror, that idea of intense protection mode. And when I got the script from our producer, Drew Form, he asked if I wanted to be in it just as an actor. And I said no, because I had no intention of doing a horror movie. I had never been a big horror fan. And then when I read the script, the idea was fantastic. The script I thought needed work, and I was really excited. So I asked if I could rewrite and direct it rather. And the reason why I connected to it is because in that moment with a 6-week-old daughter, I thought this is an opportunity to do the greatest metaphor for parenthood that I had ever seen in film, and so that's what I tried to do.
I gotta ask this. I saw your 73 questions with Vogue.
Yeah.
And you said you wanted to be a translator because you were so good at Spanish.
Oh God. I can understand, but I'm really crap at saying it.
I bet you can remember any phrase.
Te amo, Peru.
Please visit us.
I will. I would love to. Please come and see my film, Quiet Place Part II, Peru. You're gonna love it.
Thank you. You're a doll.
Thank you.